I'm Mark Kayser. This is North American Hunter. On this week's episode, it's all elk. We're going to start out in Montana and then maybe even journey over to Colorado. You're watching North American Hunter. If you're going on an elk hunt for the very first time, the best advice I can give anyone is get in shape. This is not a tree stand hunt. You're not walking 100 yards from your truck to your tree stand. You're going to cover some country, and if you're going to be successful, you need to keep up with elk. It will take you at least 3 months of conditioning to get in elk shape, and it's well worth it because it's your only chance of being successful.
Elk hunting's an extreme challenge here. It's long days. You got to get close. You got to make a good shot. You know, there's a lot going into an elk hunt. We have a lot of swirling winds. You can mess up with any of their senses except for their nose. If they smell you, it's over. You have to be at your best to take advantage of it. And after you walk a lot of miles and it's hot and it's dusty, and we see a lot of game. We see a fair amount of elk. We see a lot of elk some days. But to get close enough and get a broadside shot and be able to draw, you got to be ready to take advantage when that happens.
Depending on where you hunt, you could be hunting elk in a variety of terrains. It could be grassy meadows, it could be low oak brush, or it could be steep pine-covered hills. But trust me, when there's elk around and they've been hunted at all, they're gonna find the nastiest, steepest, thickest cover around to get away in. That's where they're gonna go, no doubt about it. So, they may be down on the bottoms on a big meadow in the morning, but by the time the sun comes up, you're gonna have to be in shape to get at them on those steep hills as they make their way up to a secure bedding spot where only the bighorn sheep and eagles might go. The perfect, best way to hunt elk is with a partner because you almost need to have someone calling and set up behind you. And the reason for this is you don't want an elk to come in focused on your spot because most of the time, they're gonna come straight in and give you nothing but a frontal shot. Now that may work if you're shooting a big bullet on a big gun, but if you're archery hunting, no shot, no way, no how should you ever attempt a shot like that. So having a partner with you, calling from behind you and possibly using one of these lightweight decoys, that's the cat's meow. The bull will come right by the shooter who's positioned up in front, cross past, broadside, on its way to the caller. It's the only way to do it. Well, not the only way, but the best way. Are we gonna get to go elk hunting here in the next few days? I don't know. Time will tell, but for right now, things do not look good in elk country in eastern Montana.
North American Hunter is brought to you by Cuddyback. Don't get blanked, get at Cuddyback. Mossberg, built rugged, proudly American. Smith & Wesson, made in the USA since 1852. By Wildlife Research, maker of supercharged scent killer. And by Federal Premium Ammunition. One shot says it all.